Good morning, all. Today we're going to be looking at a way to, I guess you could say, help protect your investment and give you an easy way to review your trades. It's going to be how to record your screen once you're in a trade. As most of you know, if you're dealing with these offshore brokers, sometimes you will see a trade and clearly on your screen and their screen, in some cases, it looks like it was a win, and yet they give you an OTM, or they do that lovely little trick where they'll put it pending, and then 5 minutes later it comes out of pending, and it's all of a sudden you have a loss. So the software we're going to be working with today is the one I'm actually using to record this video. It's called HyperCam 2. Um, the first thing you'd want to do is download the software. Here's the website you're going to download it with now. You'll hit the download now button, download it, and install. It's a pretty straightforward install. I'm not actually going to show you how to do it because I'm running the software. I will have the link in the description. That's step one, is you're going to install HyperCam 2. Once it's installed, do not open it up, do not run it. Our second step is we're going to need what is called a codec. A codec just basically lets you compress the video without losing a lot of quality so that your video size is small. We don't want the videos to be like 3 gigabytes for a 5 to 7 minute video, or for a 60-second one we don't want it to be 10 gigabyte. We want some nice small high quality videos. So the second step you do, again, first step, go to the link down below, install HyperCam, do not open it, just install it. Second one we're going to do, and depending on what you have, Windows or Mac, just go ahead and you click it, install the codec pack. There's going to be a screen that has 3 options on it. It says XVID, XVID, and then MPEG. Put a check mark on all of those, install the codec pack. Once you have the codec pack installed, then you can go ahead and open up HyperCam. I believe if you have Windows XP, it might ask for a reboot, but Windows Vista and up, it should just install, and then HyperCam will be able to see the codec pack. So the next thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and take a look at the software. This is the software. It's a very simple software to use. Let's start off with what it can do. Screen area. So from screen area, you can do 2 things. You'll need to select it. If you select region, is what it does. It gives you a cursor, and you just drag and drop the area of the screen you want to record. So if you want to omit certain portions of your screen, you can. Or you can do select window, and it'll pick the window that you want to record. Let's see. As for settings, the only thing I do is I do this. So I'll leave it on the screen for a second so you can see it. You want to go ahead and set your settings up just like this. Up here, don't worry about it. This is because I have a region selected for when I do videos, so don't really worry about that too much. Next thing we want to do, we want to look at hotkeys. These are very important. So anytime you're going to take a trade, you just leave the HyperCam software open. It's not actually recording, but anytime you're ready to take a trade, the first thing you want to do is hit F2. That'll record the trade. It starts recording. Now, if you look on here, if let's say you're taking a 5-minute trade or a 15-minute trade, so you got your entry, which you're going to want for the brokers, or for reviewing your own trades. So you don't have to record the whole 5, 10, 15 minutes. If it's a 60-second, yeah, record the whole thing. Most likely you're going to want to. But if you're trading on some of the higher time frames, F3 will pause the video. Now, what's important is when it pauses the video, because if you hit F2, it stops, it creates a new video. And then you'd have to splice the 2 together. Pause the video. So let it get towards the end, last minute, unpause it, finish recording the trade out. That way you can have pretty much a complete video without creating a huge file size. Typically with the settings I'm going to show you, a 1 to 2 minute video, which if you get the first minute of the trade and the last minute of the trade, will be 10 to 15 megabytes. I keep all my trades for the day. At the end of the day, I go through them, look at them, delete them out. Unless I have a dispute with a broker, which happens occasionally. That's actually why this video came up, because I'm having a dispute with a broker right now where clearly I had an ITM. Their system showed it in ITM, but my trade went into pending for almost 30 minutes, and when it came out of pending, the number that they gave me at expiry, and then the next candle that never even went to the price they gave me, went to an OTM. So this is an easy way to dispute it, and I would say 90% of the time if you have a decent broker, when you send them a video saying, look, here's the video of your system saying it won, they'll reverse that for you. But let's get back to it. So F2, first minute, or F2 when you start the trade, really simple. And all you do is go about your business, pause it with F3, F2 to start it up again. Settings down here, you don't got to really mess with them. Just remember, write it down on a piece of paper if you have to. F2 to start, F3 to pause. While it's paused, if you hit F4, it takes a screenshot. F4 does not take a screenshot when it's taking video. It only takes a screenshot when it is paused. So next, AVI file. Okay, so mine is already pre-set up, but is what it's going to do is this is going to tell you where your videos go. Mine's in my documents folder, and it names it automatically if you put add sequential number to the file name. So I record a video. This video that I'm recording right now is actually going to be one clip 115. If I record another video, it's clip 116. It's very easy. Once you're done with it, if you need to find it, you just click Open Output Folder. It will open the folder for you where your videos are being downloaded. Make sure you do have add sequential number to the file name. Take a look at the settings here. We want to make sure it's 331 keyframe every 100 frames. Now, video compressor. We installed the Xvid. I can't click down because this thing's running, but you want to make sure and click this down arrow and select Xvid MPEG-4 codec. That's what's going to give us the lower file size, but still maintain the higher quality video. Again, just look at the settings here. Make sure you have them set up. Sound, important. I'm using a webcam sound. I would usually use a headset, but I found my webcam works great, so I don't have to put a headset on when I do videos anymore. But I don't know if it'll let me. Again, it's recording. You just pick out what your sound source is there. Make sure you have it. Tube stereo, 16-bit. If I sound okay, these settings should be good for you too. Options, you can record cursor. You can also have, if you put this check mark in, it will, when you click, it'll put a little burst on the screen so you can see where you're clicking. I rarely use that, only when I'm going into some more advanced tutorials on how to set things up. And last thing is license. We don't care about that. So, software setup. We're in a trade. What do we want to have on the screen? Let me minimize this. And this is Xvid. You can put an auto close here on the window so whenever you record it, it won't pop up like this. This is the codec and how it's compressing it to make it nice and lovely. Ignore all the numbers, way beyond what we need to care about today. So let's go over to our broker window. When you get into a trade, ideally what you want to record is their window, the movement of the candle, and the current price. So again, the way this works, you're about to take a trade. You simply hit F2 to start recording. Once you hit F2, make sure you just leave everything here, record the beginning of the trade. You want to get your strike price so that it is recorded what price you got entry at. We'll be able to see it right here, and it'll say entry price, or if not, you need to make sure that on your screen you can see it records the strike price. That's the first step of being able to go back and review your trades, or more importantly, having a clear-cut picture for the brokers to dispute them. Second thing, I have price real big up here, but price is also here, and we can see the candles moving. So if you're ever in a dispute or you just want to review your trades, you have everything you need there to just properly dispute a broker, and you also have a nice way of recording your trades. I hope the video helps you out, and hopefully you'll never have to use it to dispute a broker, but if you do, now you have a nice, easy way of doing it. Again, at the end of each day, go through and delete the files. You don't want to clog up your hard drive. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you soon.